Slainte and welcome to another episode of the Crafty Beer channel. Well, what do I have for you today? Well, I'll tell you what I have in Sydney. I have 40 degrees heat and it's early afternoon here and it's still stinking hot. Now don't stress, don't get worried for me. I have an inflatable pool up there full of ice cold water and I'm going straight into it after this here. But Dina wants his beer, so let's get on with it. Oh, we're not going to take too long on this one today, but I got to give a background, hence the beer is not sitting here. He's down here in my nice wee esky, keep it nice and cool for me. Okay, what have I got? Well, my good friends at Aldi love bringing out a Christmas pack. 12 beers of Christmas this one was. Now they brought it out last year and they brought it out this year. Well, I say this year, but 2025. And I got my hands on it. Got my hands on it last year. Grabbed it this year again. I'm going to put a wee video in here, hopefully. Let's see if Dean can do it. But hopefully a little video just showing you how it comes, what it looks like and what's in there and some of the beers, and just feel free to pause it and have a look at the beers that are in there. This is the little thing to come with it. Just a tasting guide and a bit of a background on the beers that are in here and just telling you, you know, about German beers and such. And oh mate, look, honestly, I love it. I love it. It's fantastic. All the craft beers from Germany, things that we don't get our hands on over here, but you know, something. And look, they even have an app, not so useful for us here in Australia, but if you're over in Europe, I think they sell it in various countries in Europe. But look, by all means, next year have a look out for that boy, or if you're in Europe, have a look out for it. Absolutely fantastic. 12 cracking beers. Now, before I get on to the beer that I've chosen for today, I'm going to cry a little bit here first, and it's actually led to me getting a new camera, but I did a full video on a smoked beer from Bamberg, and I was so excited. Haven't had one since 2015 when I travelled there, and it was a cracking beer, by the way. Did a full review, and there was no sound at the end. So, tears, upsettedness, lots of Irish language, and a new camera. So anyway, here we go. What was my second choice? Well, my second choice, very simple, is this boy. Let's get out of the esky. You might hear a bit of noise. Bit of rattling the old water there. Oh, you're soaking, aren't you? There you go. Even the ice is melted. That's how hot it is. That's all right. I am surviving. Look at this. Oh, even all the cans, you'll see in the video, the cans are fantastic. But and I did read up on this online because there were a few people complaining that they don't think these are legitimate German beers or, you know, legitimate craft, I guess. But really, because the Germans don't really do them in cans, they do them in bottles. But apparently this crowd, Kalea, I think, they had organised for special packs to be done and cans to be done because they ship it foreign and it's easier to ship in cans. So you learn that here. They are legit. They just did special cans for these packs. Now this one, oh, well, what are you drinking 40 degrees heat? Normally I drink a stout, I know, but this one is a beautiful Dunkel Weisse. Very excited. I've looked up the brewery. In the comments below, put all your corrections of my pronunciations and complaints of my pronunciations if you like. I'm going to start. Brewery zum Kuchelbauer. That's pretty good. I think that's a good pronunciation. In Abensburg, we're probably going to go with that one again. That's pretty good. Now, they are a 9th generation family brewery. Like the history goes all the way back. It states that the brewing goes all the way back to 1751, but this family bought the brewery and the restaurant that's there now that you would see if you went there now in 1904. Now, I actually did a bit of research just to see where it is because I go to Germany pretty much every time I go home. It's only 30 minutes from Regensburg and 1 hour from Munich. So close. Now, if this is a good beer, I might be adding Abensburg to my visits next time. So, dark wheat beer. Let's get her cracked open because honestly, as you can probably hear from my voice, I'm choking. It is 40 degrees. Irish are not built for this. But let's get it open. And you see my special, this is a special wheat beer glass. Apparently accentuates the pour, etc., etc. So let us have a look. Oh, you're pouring beautifully, aren't you? Smashing away in there. Oh, don't like how I'm holding it. Don't lose grip, don't lose grip. There you go. And I think the point of the glass is you can see that it goes nowhere near the top, but what they love about the The wheat beers is, you know, the head. They want that big frothy head on it, don't they? So let's see how we go. Right, let's put this can back down here. There we go. What have we got? 5.2. Mahogany colour, 100%. Look at that. Mahogany, by God, that is beautiful. Beautiful looking beer. What have we got? Oh, Dean, you can't even write notes properly. Caramel and cocoa nose. Let's get on to this now. Yeah. Mate, look, I'll tell you what. And I'm being very Australian today because it is Australian weekend, mate, and all that sort of stuff. There is that sort of caramelly aroma, but I can tell you, you can definitely get the banana in there. There's no hiding that banana. Oh, God, I love wheat beers. Beautiful. And finally, we're jumping on to a banana and mango flavour. Let us see. And the beer is beautifully cold, and oh, thank you, I needed that. Oh, that is a beautiful dark wheat beer. The thing about the Dunkel Weiss is that the difference, obviously you've got those darker malts in there to sort of, that kind of hide that bready banana flavour, because when you drink the wheat, just your normal Hefeweizen, you've got that banana and bready flavour. The bready is the mouthfeel and all that, and although the head's dying off that pretty quick, but probably the weather. But then when you put a bit more complexity in with these beers, you just have that extra little bit of dark malt in there that just gives it that extra flavour. And I love it. It is a battle between a Hefeweizen and Dunkelweizen as to what is my favourite beer in this world. At this moment, it's the Dunkelweiss. Smashing. Do you know what? It's not too heavy. I've had some that are really strong, really heavy, really overpowering in their flavour. This is not. This is actually quite a light one, and considering 5.2%, that's not too bad. You don't normally get that light with the heavier percentages over that 4.5%. So look, easy to drink. Beautiful flavour. Now I'm knocking it back a bit because of the heat, but but it is so enjoyable. What a beer. That's smashing. Look, this is number 2 out of the pack. There's 12 in the pack. I know I'm going to pick out a couple more. There's a Marzahn that I want to have a go at, and there's a few other all German style beers. I'm really keen to get on to a few of them and have a go. If there's any that you would want to see me try, shove them down in the comments there. Let me know. As I say, just sort of have a look. Maybe pause the video, have a look in the background and see what you can come up with, and yeah, by all means, let me know if there's any beers you want to see. This one here, what a smashing beer. We'll chuck a Dino at it, but as even my camera's getting overheated, it says, so it's time for me to finish this up and get out of here and into that pool. But this beer, as a Weizen beer, oh, right up there. It is right up there. I'm going to say that there's got to be an 8 out of 10. I'm absolutely smashing it. I'm really enjoying it. What a beer. Other thing that you want to put in the comments, let me know what's your favourite style, brand of Dunkelweiss or Hefeweizen. I've got a few. I love Paulaner. I think Paulaner sits up there at the top. What do you think? Chuck them in the comments. Let's get a bit of a chat going. We'll see what we come up with, okay? Now, I'm going to end it. The glasses are getting too hot in my face. Time to go. If you like the video, please put in a like and subscribe. Hit that notification and keep an eye out for the future videos. But until the next time, Slainte or Prost. And Slan.